Welcome to TV3's Community Calendar. I'm Joel Ketke. With me today is Becky Mitchell from the Becker County Museum. You and I can spend a lot of time together. Today we're doing something a little bit different here for the Community Calendar.
Yeah.
So events coming up that we wanted to touch on. One is Choclate Fantasy. Tell us about it.
Yeah, you know, Polar Fest is here, and our annual Choclate Fantasy event, and it just gets bigger and bigger every year. Last year we actually sold out. So if you are not familiar with Choclate Fantasy,
and some might not be.
That's right. This is where we get donations from area restaurants, the grocery stores. They make their yummy desserts or give us items from the shelf that are chocolate or sweet related, and then we mix them all up and form trays for you to buy and bring home. So like the best desserts from all the restaurants in the area, like you're the hero when you walk through the door with that, Joel.
You might need security if you're moving from location to location.
Yeah.
Because these are highly sought after.
Yeah, they are. So we have on the 13th, actually, the night before, we have an event where it's fill your own tray. So you get the opportunity to come in and fill your own tray, and you get to choose that. You
don't want me filling my tray.
And then the next day, that continues into the following morning for as long as that chocolate holds out, if you will. And then that is also, excuse me, the 14th when we will deliver trays for you. So you can go online, go to our website at beckercountymuseum.org, click the store, order up a tray, tell us where you want it delivered. Valentine's Day, you're set.
I'm going to speak to all the guys out there. Don't wait. This is a great way to get on top of things early and get that perfect Valentine.
That's right. And don't forget teachers and your friends and your places of employment, your patrons.
Radio station employees.
Yeah, lots of opportunity.
Everybody likes Choclate Fantasy. Roughly how many of the local businesses are participating? I mean, I know we talk about there's a lot of them, but there's really a great choice and a great variety.
Yeah, I would say participating entities of donations are probably, it's not as many as you'd think. It's about 15, but man,
still a lot.
They are so generous.
Yes.
It's just overwhelmingly incredible is what it is. So my favorite story, just real quick, the very first year of Choclate Fantasy, this really young couple, newly married, came all the way from Fargo. They'd seen it advertised, and the husband was kind of, oh yeah, this is what she wants to do, so this is what we're going to do. And she walked into our old museum, and she looked around and she said, did I die and go to heaven?
Little side note, electric sweepers, brooms, washing machines, not good gifts for Valentine's Day. So take advantage of Choclate Fantasy and have a little fun. You got some other events coming up. One that pairs moms with their sons and vice versa. Tell us about these events.
Yeah, this is our second annual now, Mom and Son Bash on Friday night, a week from today, actually, on the 9th. Coupled with Daddy-Daughter Sweetheart Dance over at the homes. So, you know, the moms and sons can go one direction, the dads and daughters can go the other. Some dress up and get all fancy like the dads and daughters next door, and some come ready for action, and you know what? Either way is fine. This year it's a superhero theme, so we try to, it's boys, you know, you got to keep them busy, you got to have different activities, a little roughhousing. Last year we had an indoor snowball fight.
We don't have to worry about that this year, do we, Becky?
Won't be doing that again,
no.
But we do have a surprise.
Okay.
So, superhero theme, you know, be prepared to have some superhero fun with your son that night, or sons.
I'm Bat Dad. We'll have some fun with that. I know another event that is always, well, I think people look forward to it. It's the Craft and Cocktails event. Tell us about this.
Crafts and Cocktails Night. So this is our first time we've done this sort of event at the museum, although we do, of course, crafty events all the time. But this is the first time we're pairing the two together. $50 ticket. You're going to get your option of 2 crafts that night and a cocktail from the bar, and then it goes to a cash bar, and there's appetizers. Sapphire's doing the food in the bar. It should be great. The crafts are designed to be very low-key, very...
so even I could do it.
Yeah, we're there for fun that night. We're not there for serious crafting. Although if you are a serious crafter, a power crafter as I like to call it, and you want to try to get all 4 done, you can purchase the additional 2 separately that aren't included in your ticket when you get there that night. So we're limiting the tickets to 50 just to make sure we have supplies for everybody, and they are going fast. So that is February 22nd from 6 to 9 p.m. And all of this can be found on our website at beckercountymuseum.org.
I was just going to ask, if you need more information, folks, you can go right to the website. Lots of fun. Choclate Fantasy, the Mom and Sons Bash, the Daddy-Daughter Dance, and the Craft and Cocktails. Anything else you want to mention?
Well, that's Polar Fest for the museum this year, but man, there are a ton of great events around town. Check out polarfestdl.com if you haven't yet. Make sure and check them out maybe before you're going to come to any of the outdoor events, because Mother Nature, although many are loving the sunshine, Polar Pete is not loving it so much. So,
Becky, thanks so much for being with us today.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We're back with more Community Calendar right here on TV3.